Welcome to the Frequency of Grace. I'm Derry. This is Tarot for those choosing growth over comfort. We read through the lens of recovery in all forms addiction, heartbreak, trauma, and old cycles. This isn't about chasing people, it's about choosing yourself. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this aligns, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Inner child, reconnect with your inner child to heal past wounds and restore joy. Language of the cosmos, decode the cosmos language for deeper insights and guidance. Sacred contract, follow your sacred contract to fulfill your soul's mission and purpose. Contract, mission, and arrangement. This is you going through a period of time where things have been really hard, life was really turbulent. You're realizing how important it is to heal the inner child. I feel like this is you unpacking a whole lot of things that are affecting you in your adult life. And now that you're doing that, you're able to realize how you go about healing that inner child, like treating yourself nicer, talking to yourself nicer. That also includes like rewiring your mind, not thinking negative thoughts about yourself, and just letting go of old negative habits, old cycles. With the language of the cosmos here, I feel like this is spirit calling you to get in touch with yourself, not just your inner child, but whatever you subscribe to, whether it's religion, whether it's spirituality. I feel like spirit is telling you to listen. They speak to you, they talk to you, they give you signs, they give you direction, and it might be a little cloudy. You might not be able to see it, but this is just, I feel like this is just spirit sending you a friendly reminder that he's there, always watching, always helping. And then with the secret contract, like, you have a purpose here in this world. I don't think for one second that whoever I'm talking to has gone through everything that they've been through for nothing. Like, it all didn't happen in vain. And I don't think you realize the totality of what you bring to the table, who you're meant to be, who you're going to be. And it's all starting with you healing yourself as well as that inner child. Let's see what we got here for the Akashic Oracle. You have take charge. You're taking a backseat in relationships or situation. It may end up costing you time, money, opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. Then you have here honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you've been putting into to get where you are today. Instead of thinking of how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. And then you have break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. With the inner child here, I feel like for take charge to come under this inner child, I feel like this is you coming to that realization that you just may be bigger than the program. I feel like you maybe undermine yourself, and this could come from experiences in your childhood where people have made you feel less than, and now as an adult, you don't play it big, you don't take chances, you don't take that leap of faith. And I feel like this take charge is calling you to do so. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you have a lot to offer. And it's through healing that you know your worth. And then also here, you have honor yourself. I feel like this is someone who doesn't necessarily realize how far they have come. You know, a lot of times we look and think like we're supposed to take these big steps in life, not realizing that little steps also amount to big steps. You're not you there's no way for you to take one big step and you do a whole bunch of things. It doesn't work like that. You have to take those baby steps, and those little steps are what make one big step. And I feel like you have to take a look back. Look at all the things you've been through. Look at all the things that you have accomplished after going through a heartbreak, after being in recovery, whether it was from addiction, whether it was from a crazy relationship, whether it was from a very trying family dynamic. Look at how you've grown. It didn't happen overnight. It's never going to happen overnight. But you've come far. And I think you need to realize that and honor yourself. Pat yourself on the back. It's okay. In breaking free, I think this speaks for itself. Like you are breaking free from shackles and chains of who you used to be. You're not allowing yourself to be caught up in everybody else's webs. I feel like you are someone who is challenging yourself. There's a butterfly here in this picture, and butterflies speak of transformation, and you have transformed. You were in that cocoon, and now you're finally out. You have grown. You're a better person. You know, you may have went through a divorce, and now that you're over that hump, like after the divorce, I'm sure that's very trying, but you are stepping out of your shell. Let's see what the tarot has to say. With the death card here, I feel like it's definitely something is over. Death speaks of new endings and new beginnings. And I feel like definitely something has ended. This could be an old version of yourself. This could be a relationship. This could be anything, a job. This could be anything, and it's either ended or it's going to end. And you're going to be walking into something new. If you notice on this card, you have the death card here, but you also have the rising sun in the back. Like your future looks bright. You have something new coming in. You have happiness coming. And then you have the Four of Cups. With this Four of Cups, I feel like this is you. You know how sometimes when you have negative things happen to you back to back to back to back, and then when that thing that is actually for you comes, you're resistant to it. Don't be resistant to it. Don't let what you've been through change who you are. Don't let what you've been through block your blessings. I know, and I'm speaking from personal experience, where I went through a time where I thought anything and everything that came my way was super negative. If it reminded me of the past, I wouldn't engage with it, I wouldn't touch with it, I wouldn't deal with it. But I had to stop doing that because that was me blocking my own blessings. God would be trying to give me whatever it is I said I wanted, and because maybe it happened too fast, I was like, "Oh nope, that can't be good." You know, the Bible says He will use your enemies as your footstool, and I believe that is so true. There were times where I would have people who I don't even speak to. I didn't even want to speak to. They were put into my life again. And I had to learn to not push them away because at this point in time, I was there to help them. They were coming to me for help. And this is in regards to like the line of work I do. Like I would literally, on a daily basis, I run into people that I, used to hang around with. I'm in recovery myself, so I, I work in a field where, I help people who are in addiction, and I come across a lot of people that I ran the streets with, and I see that as now I look at it as okay, no, they weren't the best people when I met them, but now that I'm in a different place, I have the ability to help. So whether it's a person, place, or situation, don't push it away. And I feel like by not pushing it away and finally open up, it's going to take you into calmer waters. It's going to allow you to get clarity on where you've been with the Six of Swords. Give me one more for this death card. Peace. Yes. Peace. This is you having mental peace. This is you resting. This is you. Maybe you've been meditating. Maybe, you've just been really relaxed. You've been calm. You've been in a peaceful state. And this comes after whatever has ended. So you may be pushing away love with this Four of Cups and this Ace of Cups. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. This could be this could be you not seeing yourself in the best light. This could be you denying yourself self-love. Yes. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands, you are walking away from always having to defend yourself. You're not doing that anymore. You're tired of it. And that's why you're moving forward, but you're moving forward for something greater. I feel like overall, all of what you've been through has only been meant for your growth. You experience a death, whether that was a situation, a person, place, or a thing, and now you have peace. You may be at peace. You may be meditating more. I feel like this reading is giving a lot of self-care, mentally and physically. And with this Ace of Cups, you have something cool coming towards you in the present, and I feel like you think negatively about it. And it may not be a negative thing. I do think you should take precaution. Yes, with the Seven of Wands, you should have a barrier up. But don't push everything away. This is very, very well, this is Spirit giving you a gift. And you're like, no, don't want it. Return to sender. I don't know. And I've been there too, so I completely get it. Well, Collective, this is your ringgit. I want to thank you. If this resonated, I would like for you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.